Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Can you believe it? It's the end of November. Time
Christmas week.
flew too fast. Oh my gosh, Christmas. We got 26 days till Christmas. I don't know how I
How
feel
many,
about that.
how many lights have you seen hung up so far?
Everywhere. Everywhere at this point. There's a lot of things already decorated, including my own house. Um, so
Nice.
ah gosh. Anyways, hello. Hi everyone. Merry Christmas. Ah, hello everyone. Hello. I keep repeating myself. I realized that today we're going to do some more fetch work. And where else but the rhythm ara. I feel like it's a little bit more touch up. A little bit some mysterious things being added. Purposely on purpose and stuff. Little fun things that's added. I wonder why. I wonder why. When we're making these fun bird statues, you could
Uh,
say birds of prey, birds
oh,
of fun things, birds of ah! Yeah, we're
this for
making these little stuff, little things. They're gonna be great. They're not gonna be. I imagine they're not quite as easy to make, but we'll see. There's like some things to consider. Like it might look like a regular shape, and then you realize you have to do like 3 to 5 variants, and one of them is two of the 7 variants, and two of them is like broken.
Mhm. Also, it's Lauren's birthday.
Happy birthday, Laroon! You wonderful, wonderful bean. Laroon's been in my streams for quite a long time, and it's always fun to see them around. Happy birthday. Broken beaks, yes. All right, so let's get this started, shall we? I'll be
Yeah.
honest though, I think it's like one of the first times where I don't really have um
Uh,
anything to talk about, I
okay.
think.
Okay. Honestly,
No,
a bunch of things happened during the past month, but none
uh-huh.
of them are super recent, you know?
Yep.
Like, yeah, I mean, the most recent thing is like people have probably bought stuff during sales this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the most recent news, but it's not really news. So
Yep. So I guess in a way, like, it's a little strange to have nothing to talk about. Um.
I can still talk about how fun KBA Riders is and how much I
Oh.
want to buy it.
Oh. Okay. So fun fact: both like anyone like watching right now, me
Mhm.
and Raul
Uh-huh.
basically want Kirby Air Riders, but a Switch is expensive, right?
Or
And then like
entertainment.
we look at the price of Kirby Air Riders. It's expensive.
I'm
So
just gonna have to wait a little bit. I don't want to spend much money right now. So I'm
same.
just like
I
I saw a
am.
video today of someone using the chariot and just killing everybody.
I noticed you change up your stream notifs. The stream notifs, this one has always been for the stream. I think it's I think it's been fixed actually. I think it's been a while since Stream Elements actually worked as a notification. But yeah, it's too expensive, and it doesn't really help right now that I'm kind of upgrading my PC while the prices are low. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to like upgrade in a way that I don't want to. Um, I'm gonna be stuck with AM4 for the next few years. I'm gonna be basically getting the top of the line CPU for AM4, and then moving my graphics card from Nvidia to AMD. It's gonna be right now. I'm running a RTX 3060, and
Nice.
unfortunately for me,
That's not enough.
it's not enough anymore. At least with the things I'm doing, like rendering in Unreal Engine, for example, or Eevee.
Mm-hmm,
Uh, there's a reason why I'm moving outside of NVIDIA. I don't really care about CUDA cores or cycles, Blender cycles. I don't really do my rendering on there, right? But used to have like a little chime that played for follows and subs. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess it's missing. Anyway, uh, I'm moving to the newest graphics card for AMD.
mm-hmm.
Uh, the RX 9060 XT, and that's an equivalent to about 5070 in performance. So, like the RTX 5070 in performance. So
Okay, let me check how
that's
that
a
compares
huge
to mine.
upgrade.
And let me check how it compares to.
Mhm.
It's
it
definitely more powerful.
it's definitely
Let me,
more powerful. I could tell you guys. Like I saw the comparison videos between the 3060 and the 9060 XT, and yeah, this is a massive upgrade to my own
yeah,
setup already.
because I got a 6700 XT.
6700 XT. I think that's not too much.
Yeah, it's like AI sees like 20% difference in favor of of the upcoming one.
Mhm.
So like yeah,
And
it's
of course, I'm not
because
gonna
like
be stupid
one
and
grade
get the 8
below,
gigabyte
but
version. Yeah.
it's one grade below, but it's a different generation. So
Hmm.
it's more
It's a
powerful.
so like it's usually like you could tell like the improvements like 2 generations down the line, right? Usually 2 generations down the line, it's the 60 series is going to be as powerful as the 70 series.
Yeah. I just
So
wait, oh, mine released in 2021. I didn't realize. I think I bought it like in 2023. Because again, I didn't care for. I really don't care that much about a powerful GPU. I care more about a powerful CPU and RAM because I do video editing more than else.
and I also do video editing as well. So
I don't render things, but I need
mhm,
to unzip stuff and I need to build stuff. So I really need the CPU to be as powerful as it gets.
mhm, that
And
is
also, I
fair.
always think that I'm gonna upgrade the GPU and not the rest of the computer. So that's why I got 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Same
Because
here.
now it's not as crazy as when I bought it. When I bought it
Mhm.
like 2 years ago, that was like
I
quite overkill.
I
In a couple of
wish.
years, it's not gonna be overkill.
Mhm. I do wish that what do you call this? I do just wish that I knew about the AM5 prices lowering to MSR, like below MSRP for AM5. I could have upgraded earlier, right? But
Uh-huh.
then again, there was like the whole typhoon ordeal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, just remembered.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got 64 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that for a long time probably.
same.
Because yeah,
I'm gonna stick to
yeah.
AM4. It's likely gonna be when AM6 that's gonna release. While I'm sticking to AM4, the only thing I'm gonna be upgrading is definitely just the GPU.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, because with prices hiking on RAM every couple of years, like I guess I'm just fine.
mhm,
I can actually sell my old DDR4 RAM at a high price probably. Let me actually
mhm.
check. Let me check the. Let me check people online selling 16 GB RAM DDR4. That's my old set. Because actually I sold most of my old computer. Don't know if I told you, but I sold it to a friend who literally said, I was about to meet him and said, "Hey, Raul, do you happen to have a motherboard?" They're like, "Yes, I do actually," and also got a case. I'm like, yeah, that guy needed a motherboard and a case. So I
Mm.
still have my old GPU and my old RAM. I don't have any. I don't have the CPU. I don't have the motherboard, and don't have the rest.
Alternatively, though, probably in the near future, maybe like a year or two from now, if I earn enough money, um, I'll probably will go through a completely new build, using, of course, my the AMD 9060 XT as a base
Mm.
card. I'm not gonna, you know, buy a new graphics card just for that. But I'll probably upgrade to AM5 and have my current PC right now as a really
Mhm.
beefy home server, for home assistant, uh and music decoding and parser and all of that.
Mhm.
So that's likely what's going to happen to my PC. Either that or I sell to a friend,
Mhm.
which I imagine they will want to. Um, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. 16. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. So, getting 16 gigabytes of RAM DDR4, very similar to the ones I had, like Vengeance, Corsair Vengeance. It's 110 euros right now where I live. DDR4. Like, that sounds wrong, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. As
That
long as the
sounds.
AI thing is keeping on going,
Yeah, because I can
unfortunately.
find cheaper. I can find cheaper, well, like basically my brand and everything. So I can probably sell my old RAM for 50 euros and people will buy it. But again,
Hmm.
I bought them for like 70 a decade ago, you
Let
know?
me check. Let me actually check my
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna I'm gonna check
RAM
how much.
prices real quick. Right.
Let me check actually how much I spent. I paid for those. Bought
Let's see.
everything together.
Um, Here we go. Kingston Fury Beasts. I bought it for, and it's the whole 64 gigabyte kit. All right.
Hmm. Okay,
That
yeah, no,
is
I
about
actually,
$170, right?
okay.
$170. Currently, it goes about, let me check. Kingston Fury Beasts.
Oh my God, 64 gigabytes are over 300 euros. My God.
DDR4 for a 64. Yee. Okay, so for 32 gigabytes,
Uh-huh.
it's the same price as the one when I bought my 64 gigs.
Uh,
It is
not good.
200%.
Not good.
That's 200% the price of when I bought my gram. Yeah, it's pretty bad, folks. It's pretty bad. And then soon after, because GPUs run on DRAM, eventually, like the cards out in the market right now, they're not affected. But any future cards, you can bet that they're going to be expensive too. Uh,
Yeah, apparently it's gonna get also probably worse. So okay, like I'm definitely gonna sell my old RAM. Definitely gonna sell them.
you're gonna sell them and capitalize on the
Yeah,
price.
I don't need them, and I'm just gonna sell them because I don't need them, and I can sell them at a slight high price, you know.
I'm gonna do the same with my 16 gigabyte ones since I'm not using it.
Got it.
Hmm. How does RAM that not even supported anymore go up? Well, if you can't find any DDR5 and you have a lot of AM4s still running around and people are not moving, it only makes sense then prices go up because the median price for RAM in general is going up. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm still kind of trying to find the shape for this. I got distracted by talking about RAM prices. I mean, kind of makes sense though. It is wild to have like see these prices. Honestly,
Hmm.
hmm. hmm, maybe there is a neck, so maybe like this. They're not entirely cubed, so probably like this.
Cubic. I like that they look like they're screaming like crows.
Yeah, I love these birds already. I'm just looking at the concept art and like, oh, precious. Even though they're kind of looking like they're dying inside.
So then you were saying, give me Nexus. That's Jen.
Yeah, gaming Nexus.
Yeah, that might be the only good tech channel out there.
Hmm, maybe the other one I do trust is kind of like Linus Tech Tips, but
Yeah, it,
on the side of their tech quick the tech linked. There you go. Tech
okay.
linked their news. Like
Mhm.
I watched their videos religiously for TechLinked for a long time to like get up to date with the news on tech.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't watched a standard video from them in a very long while though.
Yeah, they
Um,
are very much filled with ads. Still in a fun way, but it's very much like filled with ads. That's the idea.
mm,
And very much like, yeah, it's longer than it should be. But still it's still a good channel. Like, but if I actually want like worthwhile information, I only ever get it from Gamer Nexus. Because I normally just read articles, that's the thing. Or somebody tells me about something.
mm,
Just like raw in terms of raw quality, that's the one.
mm,
There's a lot of other places that give you information, but it's as good as reading top headlines,
yeah.
in most cases. So I think I'm gonna grab a snack. So I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay. But yeah, my brain's not working today. Like the way it's like trying to figure out the shape for this, which is a bit weird. And again, I'll be honest, like probably if I'm going to describe a word for this month is never mind. I also forgot that word. My brain's been doing that a lot as of late. Maybe probably because I have like quite a lot of things to do. Hey, I wouldn't say that's life. You know that sounds like a really dad thing to say. You know, for some reason. Also, welcome back, Farson. Because November has no in it, so you can't say no November. Oh, damn. And I think we got the shape correct ish.
Okay,
Maybe.
I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
Welcome back. Back,
Thank
back,
you.
back. Welcome.
Back. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I don't think we actually uh, explain how these things are gonna work. So basically, what Wish is doing is making a bunch of presets. How would I call them?
Uh-huh.
Uh, to place them in this place.
Yep.
So despite the artwork looking like a very specific spot, it's not meant to be.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like carefully considering how the shape would look like, so I could make the other variants of this much more easier. Right, we could split this into two. There's the there's the head, there's the body. The body is really easy. The head, however, complicates. Oh, Lutris has been
Something might be
terminated
off.
by the Linux kernel because the system is low on memory.
Oh no.
Low on memory? Why? Like GPU memory? Hold on. Did I have like a memory leak? You know, it's a good thing that the stream didn't die.
Yeah. Only your avatar died.
Yeah, it looks like it's a GPU leak on Lutris. Let me change the runner for it. I might have done something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Just to catch you guys, um, and this is what I love about Linux now. It catches the thing and destroys like the biggest user, like
Mm-hmm.
like kills the biggest usage user, um, which makes sense, to recover the system. But to let you guys know, I have actually switched my operating system. My operating system is my operating system now is still Linux, but it is not Nobara anymore. It is now using Kashi OS, which is like a really good OS for me so far. Mhm. Arbitrary and unpredictable. I don't know if it's the killer. Honestly, actually, this is the first time I've heard of it. Also, uh, that tells you something.
I don't know what on killer is. Not a memory killer. Okay.
I'm assuming it's the one that kills off
Kills
things
off
when
killer.
yeah, if it's like going almost past things the first time it actually done that to me. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign. I haven't done that when I'm in VR chat, you know. Um okay. I feel like I'm going off of this in a wrong shape. So I'm gonna basically redo the head and the body here while my VTuber still loading.
Mm-hmm. Also, seeing you
Hmm?
toy around with Proton for a moment now reminded me of a, of something I watched a long time ago about internally engineers at Intel and other places. They've been trying to make it so that software is not reliant on the OS you're using, but
Hmm.
that's never been a high priority among those companies like Intel and AMD. And it kind of makes me wonder if Proton is kind of doing that the opposite way, Instead of being the hardware manufacturer trying to streamline how, the stuff is run across OSs.
I
Actually,
think
was
they're
it the
going to have to anyway.
Actually, I forgot if it was Intel or Microsoft. It might have actually been. No, I think it was Intel. It was actually Intel. But it's like basically reverting to how it was in the 80s, where games will kind of run their own operating system internally, and so they could run
Hmm.
on any computer. But it's kind of fascinating the idea that an OS doesn't matter anymore, and it could stop to matter in the future.
I think
I
it's
think.
gonna happen either
Mhm.
way, mostly because um architectural differences instead of operating
Mhm.
system.
Mhm.
You know, ARM nowadays is thanks to Valve again.
Mhm.
You could run x64 apps aside from Box 86 and Box 84 could run Proton now on ARM system, so that's wild to me. Hmm.
Also, the Intel GPUs, like the one they made, the Arc GPUs, they could it basically emulates all the instruction sets in order to avoid having to catch up on literally every tech in the world.
Mhm.
So it feels like we're very close to a moment where a big silent change in how hardware is approached when it comes to CPUs and GPUs.
Mhm. I I think also like just in general about
Mhm.
how the world takes things it's gonna change because
Mhm.
like Like it's pretty clear that x86 and x64 is starting to become deprioritized over time at this point,
Yeah.
and we
I mean,
get
it's been the case for a decade now. It's just that we
mhm,
don't have a real replacement yet.
uh, yep, until of course Apple proved that with the M2 chips,
Yeah.
and now people are starting to build for ARM, which is a good thing. But it's funny to me that the one who's solving uh Windows's problem and failed, by the way, of like making a translation layer for
Hmm.
x64 and x86 to ARM.
Hmm.
And the one who solved it is Valve again.
Yeah.
You know, I it is really funny in my point of view. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Because they got a very clear goal market wise. Like, let's make this sort of stuff work. And that sort of stuff happens to be something very complex to run.
yep, and it's funny to me. Like it feels like the Valve's contributions on Fex has just only been a year, and they've already made a significant development over the course of almost a decade from Windows failing to get it to work. You know?
Yeah. Remember, Valve doesn't have that many employees. Anyway, they got like 300 employees total or something.
Mm-hmm. Gosh.
I mean,
Yeah.
Valve also brought remote play together a few years ago, just out of nowhere. It's not perfect, but it works. They
Might
keep
be a bit
bringing.
controversial.
Mhm,
Wait,
mhm.
never mind. I was gonna say something, but then like I thought about it. Nah. It's basically like to get the gist of it. What I was trying to say is that Bob's doing good things, and they're probably like the only monopoly that I approve of because
You
they're
know, they're
yeah,
also the only ones that are not traded on any stock market.
they kept private.
Yeah, I think it's purely that.
Is that why people are angry about Valve being like being a terrible monopoly because they're not on the stock market?
I think it's the only reason why a lot of people are approve of Valve despite everything. Because, like, yeah, they they're not playing by standard market practices because they don't have to. They don't
Hmm.
have to maximize profit because if they actually try to maximize profit, they might break what works.
Hmm. And reduce their quality and
Yeah, because they could have ads while you're loading a game, for instance, because it's a free service. You're paying it through this. They could lower the tax on the developers, but you have to pay for every single service Valve offers. They could do a bunch of those things. That yeah, it's really easy
Mhm.
to enshittify Steam, and yet they keep pushing updates, and basically everybody agrees, yeah, it's better than before, every single time.
Mhm.
I didn't think it was possible, to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, I also worry about a post game also, but if 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 their son is the one that I think it's the one it's their son who's gonna take over Valve, and their son is just as good as Gabe. I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Yeah,
Um,
if that was the case, that would be amazing.
mhm. Which I heard they do want to. So um,
Mhm.
the meme of Valve doing nothing but winning as the competition keeps shooting themselves in the foot. I would love that. Dude,
That's
that meme
so
to keep going, please.
that's so accurate. Like, I mean, they announced the Steam Machine, which is literally like the most logical thing in the universe, and everybody's hyped, despite not knowing the price. Even if it's high, people are so hyped.
Hmm.
I was about to joke like, "Oh, look, Valve is gonna make their own OS," and then remember they already did, and it's the best handheld OS for gaming.
Yep.
Like, that you can't even make that up. I can't wait for the controller though. I really cannot wait for the controller. I need like high. I want a high end controller, but I refuse to buy the high end um Xbox controller because it's got terrible uh quality assurance. But also name like yeah, it's like it breaks easily and it's
Mm.
often defective. The Ultimate controller from Xbox, and also I kinda got used to the 8-bit Duo at this point. But the 8-bit Duo is clearly cheaper. The rumble is not great.
Hmm. But it's well
And
built.
also notice the accuracy of the thumbsticks is lower than an Xbox. So it's like it's really good, but I can tell a long term that they save money on stuff.
Hmm.
But just because I literally troubleshoot my games, like I need to check stuff.
Yeah.
But the Switch Pro controller I have, that's not really for PC. It works, but not really for PC. The new Switch controller is expensive and not repairable, so no, I'm not gonna get that. So at this point, like, what do I get? A Dual Sense? Yeah, that looks really cool, but that's also very expensive and it's prone to breaking. So at
You
this
should.
point, the only controller I can buy that's expensive is gonna be the Steam controller.
Hmm. Although, like, I wouldn't disregard everything yet. There's one company who's also starting to rise. Um, you probably heard of them. GameSir.
Mhm. That's
Yeah. So
familiar.
games. Yeah. So GameSir is also making new controllers as well. Really good. They're just like slightly above 8-bit Deuce build quality.
Hmm.
And like Starlight says, like, kind of funny that Valve's casually releasing a product out of nowhere that directly competes with GameSir's product offering, though. Yeah. I, I
Hmm.
honestly like still like if I'm not going for the Steam controller, I'll probably go for GameSir just because it's really good. Uh, they developed really new like the newer um really new fudge. I'm trying to word it. The really new um it's not Hall effect sensors, but better sensors for gaming. Um
Oh, a quick thing. I forgot. You're still not on the stream with the avatar.
yes, I'm trying to still fix it in the background
Okay, okay, okay,
while I'm
perfect.
working on this.
Because somebody said the avatar looked cool. Like, yeah, no, that's me.
Hello, hi there, Grey Dad. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, tunneling magnetoresistance, yes. Which I believe what Valve started using for the controllers for the Steam frame.
Hmm.
So it's really cool. Whoa! Look at me. I'm just trying to get this to work though. Hi.
You are a menu.
There we go. We back.
You're gigantic. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
What I'm modeling right now? I'm modeling these birds. I'm modeling these
Totally
birds.
alive birds.
Mhm. These little
But yeah,
bird
so
statues.
I'm just hoping the steering controller is like $60. It would be
Same.
great if it was lower, but I think it's got way too many things going on to be cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Because it's really just imagine the Steam Deck with no screen, and that's it. There's nothing more to it.
Yeah, it's a Steam Deck without a screen. And honestly, I'm liking the fact that newer controllers are embracing gyro.
Yeah, I'm so
Ah,
happy
mm-hmm.
because I'm left-handed. I don't play with mouse for FPS games.
Mm-hmm. And it's like
Anything
very
that allows
useful
me to
for
like use
third-person games
use
too.
the touchpads on the controller on the Steam Deck or gyro. I very much enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's one of the things that I'm looking forward to. And I love my Pro 2, and I use it in Switch mode because it has the gyro. Um, I just wish that I still don't know how to get to unlock the full extent of my Pro 2. They said to put it in the input mode, but yeah. Um,
The full power of your controller.
Xbox still isn't though. It's holding the entire industry back because the devs have to design, assuming no gyro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, it's kind of
yeah,
crazy
but
that. Mhm.
Xbox is. Let's be real about Xbox here for a little bit. I think they're
It's that.
starting to basically leave the market uh,
Yeah,
and basically become a subscription at this point.
yeah, they're just a service at this point. I feel like one day we'll see Xbox Game. I mean, they're not even calling it Xbox anymore. I suppose they're gonna remove the PC Game Pass name and just do Xbox is a subscription service for the Steam machine, and that's gonna be
Mhm.
the end of it. You know,
Yeah,
it's like Xbox is now friends with PlayStation, whatever, and now it's on the PS5 if you spend X amount of money, and like yeah, that's just gonna be just the end of it. Like within 5 years, there's no Xbox anymore.
yep.
I mean, it opens up space for someone else, though.
Sega, I think it's the time to come back.
I think it's gonna be Sega, but
Atari.
no, no, it's
Hmm.
gonna. It could be. I don't even think it's gonna be something that big. I think that's
Yeah,
like it's
probably a
opening up
Chinese
for like
company.
yeah, it could be a Chinese company. It
Yeah,
could be like the rebirth of like a portable console.
I mean, we already have portable console. I think
I
that's
know, I know,
pretty
but
well
like a
defined.
more portable, more like pocketable console, more than
Oh,
portable. Okay.
pocketable console. Okay, yeah.
Because there's not really something like that right now.
It's either
Uh,
that
mhm,
or uh gaming on mobile will start reaching. Um
mhm,
so right now, so if you guys didn't know, GameSir has launched Game Hub. And Game Hub is a way to play Windows games on the mobile phone. And
huh?
I was playing Atlas on it, uh solo
What?
on my mobile phone. To tell you how fast it spreads. Today, right? The
Mhm.
furry community over here in my city. It's like, how are you playing Atlas on my phone? I wanna get that. I say
Mhm.
download Game Hub if you have Atlas on Steam, which almost all of them have because I gifted them. Um, right? It's like you download Game Hub, you put your Steam details, and off to the races. Yeah, mobile Atlas, mobile GTA 5, mobile Left 4 Dead. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Game
Is
Hub
it
phone.
Proton again, but for mobile?
It is Proton. Yes. It is
Oh
running
my
off
god. Oh my
Box
god. Okay, okay.
86 and it's running off of Fex as well. Yeah, GameStar is exactly doing this for free to bolster their mobile game controllers. I prefer you guys though don't get Game Hub, but get Game Hub Lite. Game Hub Lite is the open source version of Game Hub, uh, and it doesn't require you to give your details away to some Chinese company.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm being distracted. Hello.
You were saying we didn't have that much to talk about.
Okay, you got me. You got me there. uh, hmm.
No, I feel like the industry has changed a lot over the past 5 years. I was actually
100%.
reading that. I was actually reading that via an article of how to market a game, which is, despite the name, it's an actually really, really good blog um, about how, like, besides all this stuff, like, how right now there's like a trend of smaller games being really successful. Example, Peak. Like you can probably name a lot of games that are kind of similar to Peak. Like usually multiplayer, but not necessarily. Usually very moody, but not necessarily. And definitely like with a small scope. And those are also the same games that are really popular on Steam Deck. So basically, games that are approachable for Steam Deck, games that you will play on Switch, but they're not on Switch.
Hmm.
And so that's the thing. That's definitely a change in market because those are games that don't need big investments to make, usually.
Yep.
Then we got people saying that if you're making a PC game, you're not making a PC game, you're making a Steam Deck game. If the game is not good for a Steam Deck, you're not gonna be successful. That's a
Mm-hmm.
sentence I've heard before. And I
That's
don't know
funny.
if it's,
Yeah. Go ahead.
but I
You
can
first.
see the idea because I see my friends who have a Steam Deck and they play a lot more. They just like play games for the fun. Like they just play whatever. I was seeing a friend of mine playing Pizza Tower on a train. And like, yeah, I wouldn't buy Pizza Tower on my computer. I would buy it on a Switch or a Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which
so
is funny.
basically, I feel
That
like,
means they requires them to make games for Linux.
yeah, that's not. I mean, not forced, but like, yeah, there's a further incentive to like, hey, have them work by default. That might make things better.
Oh, Game Hub Lite does have one disadvantage that it does not work with Steam social integrations. It does, surprisingly,
Huh.
because it runs Steam in the background. It just runs Steam and the game in the background. That's one thing I found out pretty quickly. And
Yeah,
that's the
that
thing,
makes
though.
sense.
The
Mhm.
reason how I found this out, you cannot run Atlas without Steam. Uh,
No, no.
it needs Steamworks to run, and that's what makes it a little bit hard to run as a server in the first place. So that's funny.
Fetch, man. This is
Fetch
reminding me that
man.
some game publishers are releasing native Linux version of their games that only work on Steam Deck and what?
Yep,
That's kind of
yep.
insane. That doesn't.
Yeah, they do a
Yeah.
hardware ID check problem. Proton has a built-in argument to say, "Hey, I'm a Steam Deck. Run me anyway."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, it's really funny how that works.
Hmm. But yeah, like we were saying, of course, yeah, the market changed when the Switch released. But I think after it was released, a bunch of other things happened that like that can vaguely be related to it, vaguely. But
Some games go even further and implement their own chat. I haven't seen one.
yeah, some
I haven't seen one.
okay, okay.
This likely gonna get patched out by Proton GE if if games do that. It's probably it's probably because that's why I don't encounter it. I use
Hmm.
Proton GE. I don't use Proton.
What's the difference?
Has a lot of fixes on games that are, what do you call this? They
Okay,
don't
so
that don't work, or a lot of improvements.
okay, so it's like cheats, basically. It's a cheated version of the system. Instead of like a global fix, there's a bunch of specific fixes.
Yeah,
Warframe.
like, so for example, Warframe runs better on Proton GE. Uh, in order to play Wuthering Waves, hey, look, so
Mhm.
a game
That reminds
that
me that
doesn't have,
I got it installed now
I
on
have
my
to use Proton
computer.
GE. Yep.
I have yet to start playing it. I'm just
I also
curious. I heard too many people talk about that game.
mhm. I also I am currently also playing on Linux. Um, thanks to Proton GE. Um, well, was playing Genshin Impact. Got
Uh-huh.
back into the game. I remember why I hated the game. I uninstalled the game.
Yeah. Okay,
uh,
this reminds me
the
something.
only one that I kept is Zenless.
Uh,
I haven't started Star Rail at all. But the newest game, oh, I'm gonna
What's
be
new?
on top of it. It's basically a game about this weird hidden mind space. It's an open world game, so I'm looking forward to that.
Open world sounds easier to do as a gacha, so that actually worries me. Like, it sounds easier
Kinda.
to integrate the gacha
Mhm.
elements into an open world.
Yeah, but
Kind
I
of
think the better, like, I think MiHoYo's gotcha element is a bit outdated now. Like, I feel like the way to go is Warframe style still, definitely. I mean, look at
is it
Warframe; it still survives today.
is
Like,
war
it's
I never thought that Warframe would be considered a gacha.
it's not a gotcha. That's the thing. I said not a
Yeah.
gotcha. The gotcha system
Oh, okay,
is
okay, okay.
not a good choice anymore if you want a long-lasting game. Because like
I
with a
mean,
gotcha, you have to keep on making content, a
mm,
lot of content,
it's like it's
right?
high reward, but it's also high effort,
Hmm.
and it dies as soon as you stop adding content.
Hmm. So there's this new game called Where Winds Meet. They say it's a gotcha. They say it's like MiHoYo. They never started the game. Those are the people that never have started the game or looked into the game. Like, you will see a lot of people is like, oh, it's gonna be one of those games. Fact checked. Where Winds Meet
Yeah, play it. It's free.
actually follows the Warframe model. Fun fact.
Okay, okay. I'm
So,
interested. Yeah.
yes, there might be quests and things to like get quote unquote currency to roll a gotcha. It's all cosmetic though. Only cosmetic. Everything else in the game, which is hours and hours and hours of content. I don't know how
Okay, it's
long
like
they've gotten like worked on this game, but there's like hours and hours and hours of content. They're all free, and you know you could play the game without spending a single dime.
please
It's
hear me
the
out.
game's definitely designed for whales to take advantage.
Yeah, that's
Um,
always a problem. But hear me out. We're gonna just make every single clothing piece of Fetch $10.
What are we,
That
Overwatch?
will work. That will definitely work.
The Atlas explosion on my town. Oh, right, right. So basically, uh, pretty much like everyone here, thanks to like enhancements. My phone is really old. It runs Atlas about 30, 20 to 30 frames per second. Everyone
Oh,
else is like, the more younger people or the people who like have gaming on their phones, uh, have Snapdragons, and those are working about unlocked frame rate. So that tells you something. Um, and yeah, so basically, like the it it passed on, right? So like just this morning, right? Just this morning, I recommended I showed them I was playing Atlas. Like, oh, can we do that? So we went to the corner. We went to the local park, and what happened was we we just sat down and played Atlas for a while. And then the other furries came on in. It's like, so what we're doing? Ooh, that looks like a cool game. Is that free? It's like, dude, you have this on your Steam library, right? I got gifted to you, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's Atlas. Oh, so that's Atlas. I haven't tried it yet. I want to play it. I didn't know it was a mobile. And say that it's not. It's not a mobile. But we are playing it on mobile. It was like, how are you doing that? Okay, so you gotta download this thing called Game Hub, and then more furries came.
yeah.
And people are like sharing the thing. Next thing we know, we have a full 16-player lobby in one corner of the park that looks sketchy because there's so many people on it. We're all playing the same game.
Mhm.
It became a LAN party. It's literally a
That's,
LAN party.
that's incredible. A mobile LAN party.
And and people are still playing the game even right now, uh late at 12 a.m. because finally people have like these people who doesn't have a computer can now play Atlas on their phones. Um, oh yeah. Is it actually
Yeah,
Lando or are you playing over the internet? It is
mhm.
kind of both, right? It's kind of both because like we definitely brought a router. I brought a router. I bring a portable router with me, and it definitely felt like there was no lag at all. So I'm assuming it's P2P, but contacting the server itself requires you to wait. Actually, none of that works. That's probably the reason why it works. Like we're all routed together in the same network, so ping's literally zero, and it no the person who hosts it becomes the server, and we were lucky that the person who was playing it was on a computer. They were on a
Okay, okay.
laptop. Um, although I have no doubt that any of the Snapdragon phones could also host a lobby that big. So one server, we're on the same network, so local. As long as we could communicate with each other local, there's no ping. But to discover the server, I'm pretty sure you have to be online to find the server.
Mhm.
That's probably how it works.
I really need to play Atlas. I start feeling like I need to play more rhythm games and more games like Atlas. Study reasons mostly.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I'll like. Just kind of curious.
That was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's definitely takes all the best parts of an MMORPG into something that you could play with or without people.
Yeah, that's it. Because I never got to live that. But I'm curious, and also it's not a huge game, so that helps probably
Hmm.
me understand
So
how that works.
The aesthetic, the vibe, and everything, the music, the charm, it's all there.
Nice.
That's why I love Atlas.
I think you know that I talked about this game to people in the business. It's like that's another of those like yeah, it's not a big game, but it got a big success. It's like it's not just people casually being lucky as developers. It's not just that. It's like yeah, there's something there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just need to. I'll find a way to allocate more time to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly a matter of like playing with friends or playing in front of friends. I think I just need to do that.
Mm-hmm. I was
Step
trying to
one:
look up.
get friends.
I was trying to look up how to run a dedicated Atlas server. I may have a little laptop that could do it. I was considering buying a new VPS to upgrade from my old one, because like my current old one right now is running. Okay, I won't. I'm gonna do security by obscurity by not mentioning what kind of server it is, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
currently running my uh some of my libraries, like book libraries and stuff like that. And then sometimes I use it to run Minecraft servers, Starbound servers, Ragnarok Online, uh, Xonotic, any community game server that I've hosted always runs on that one server. Uh, Although it's pretty clear at this point, it's pretty weak now, so I need to upgrade to a new one. And luckily, there's one that's available for the same price. And I'm moving there. And the very first thing I'm going to establish on that, probably when I have time, is to create an Atlas server so that people could come in. And mine is likely like I want to be like I want to have this uh early on to be a more consistent game to play. So I'm probably gonna put like some mods on it to kind of like extend the life of it a bit more further, for sure. I want it to be a thriving server, so it's gonna be more than 16 people. It's gonna be 32 at max. And
Oh.
yeah. Fun
Also,
fact, I helped out with the game. Oh, nice.
huh?
Nice, Kibby. I didn't know that.
Oh shit, could be. Did I notice you? Oh, that's
Okay.
cool. Remember, there was a period the was Oh, by the way, complete random stuff. I didn't get to say yet. Yesterday, while I was busy, outside, I actually got some insight on, using addressables in Unity, and it's a very internal thing, but like, I feel like I need to remake the zone loading in Fetch again.
Hey, okay.
It's just
Finally
because
using
I'm
addressables.
realizing that, we have a multi scene system, right?
Hmm.
Because of how Unity addressables work, that would be no longer needed at all.
Oh. Friends
Because you can
versus
just
friends
have,
in Capfest beats with same nation game. Oh my god! You're right! You're right!
which one? Which thing?
A multiplayer mobile game that became super popular. It used Bluetooth to connect two phones together, then players would have to talk to each other to figure out what button to press on a dashboard of sorts. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, like, oh my god, thank you for giving me the idea. Cassette Beast and Friends versus Friends. There's the other one. What's the other one? Volleyball sports Pokemon. Um Beastie Ball. There you go, Beastie Ball.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like, are you
Oh my
describing
god.
Beastie Boys or yeah? Okay.
Oh my god. Beastie Ball on the go versus Friends. Oh, that would be so amazing.
Yeah.
I love me some ambient electro. Yeah. Okay. I think I've gotten the a good a good shape. it, it feels weird that it took me too long to actually get this shape right, but like, you know what? We take wins. We take wins. Um it's a new one that's coming out. I don't remember the name of that's designed with 90s arcade room vibes. Mm, I don't know what you're talking about. It's also party PvP. Oh, hmm.
Also, you just reminded me. I still need to
Like
play.
Crash Bash?
What?
Like the game Crash Bash? Anyway, we're saying, Roll?
I know. You just reminded me that I still need to play Beastie Ball. That's another game I need to buy. Like it's on the top of my wish list, and I kind of forgot about it.
So, Beastie Ball.
Beastie Ball. Yeah, I might
Pokemon Sword,
actually.
Pokemon Sword and Shield perfected. Um, that's what I'm going to say.
Oh, since I got every other game from. You know what's the company of the name of the company of Beastie Ball?
No.
Wishes Unlimited.
It sounds like
Anyway,
it's
I got
something.
already got song and the other game, so I can actually get the game for not too expensive. So I might just buy that game for Christmas. That might be my Christmas present for myself.
Well, be sure you
Nice.
you'd be excited to play it. For me, oh gosh,
Mhm.
the very first thing I'm going to find for Christmas, okay, on Christmas Eve, is I'm going to find people to play with me and find a really good game that we could play all night. Uh,
For Christmas is
it's
gonna be
always
fine.
a routine for me. Spin-offs. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. um, oh, thank you for the sub.
Oh, nice.
So basically, the idea, like, basically, I had something to do. Like, this has been a routine for me for every Christmas and every New Year, that I will always stay up, for more than 2 days. More than one day, rather, not 2 days. And I would find a very engaging game. Initially, that was Halo 2 on the Xbox. Okay,
Oh
with
wow.
friends. Right? This is the Rhythm Aura.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, and then like over time, I think like it was like Red Alert 2, um, Fantasy Star Online 2, Warframe, Final Fantasy 14, Daytona USA when the PS3 still had network connectivity, um, and a lot more actually. Like there's a lot of games, and I always want to find a game that I will just it gives me back to like to my childhood days to kind of like I'm just playing games with friends, eating good food, playing all night, you know, the dream.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any other stories there, Raul?
Yeah. Uh, I know. I was just starting to talk about technical stuff for Fetch, and
Oh,
just like that sort of, you know what? Yeah, newfound. It's not even newfound knowledge. It's more like being reminded that addressables are something I need to put in Fetch. We need to put in Fetch, and never really thought about the fact that yeah, we can just merge every scene and have the collections of assets be unaddressable, so I can load in and out those things instead of using the custom system we have right now, which works great, except that sometimes the ground doesn't load fast enough and fetch
hi
falls
there,
to the ground.
Maxi. Indeed, 3D. It is indeed a 3D wish sheet. I barely bring this out nowadays.
Which one?
This version, this version of
Oh,
me.
oh, okay.
People
The
mostly
one I
see it in
used to
VR
be.
chat, but not on stream.
And yeah, I'm just thinking about making games now. Of course, that's. Oh yeah, right. Our wish. I realized that around this time of the year, it's been officially 12 years I've been using Unity.
12 years.
The thing is, I'm
Congrats.
24, so that's 50% of my life now. Yeah.
Is it time to switch engine? Okay.
No, actually. Oh, speaking of, I'm going to do I'm gonna take part to a game jam next week. So I'm gonna be
Oh.
gone again. Yes, I'm gonna take part to a real life game jam,
Oh,
which
okay. Those are always
something I've
fun.
never. Yeah, and it's a one for a very specific town, and they pay for accommodation and food. So it's
Okay.
like old style game jam, really.
Yes. I miss
So
doing
I
one of
never got the
those.
chance to do one of those. So it's gonna be exciting. Thing is, we got like I tried to make sure you can also play good online. I tried to make sure to not get anybody from my team involved because I kind of want to see like how it's like to work with a brand new set of people for the first time in a while.
Hmm. How
It's
about
usually like all we're four people. All of them, I talk to them only once, and they seem nice when I talk to them. Though the problem is that there's two programmers. I work in Unity, the other one works in Godot. So maybe I'm gonna try and give them free reign and just work in Godot. So
yes, please?
that might be
Hmm.
my first time actually getting exposed to Godot.
Hmm. The
It's like if we
in-person game
work in
jams
Unity,
are always amazing.
it's probably gonna be a better final result. Because I think I'm pretty fast at working in Unity, purely because of that. But if we work in Godot, it's possible I finally learn something about Godot, you know,
I'd
because I can
say go
afford
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fast engine to learn. A
Okay.
really
Cool.
fast engine to learn. In fact, the entire documentation is already built into Godot.
Offline. Hell yeah. I
It's
mean,
offline.
Unity also has it. Not many
Yeah,
people
but does
do
it
that.
have in-code documentation?
No, no, that's. I wish he had that.
Hmm. That's really good autocomplete too. So like,
Okay.
go
Okay. Okay.
wild. Use it as a learning experience. And this is why I keep recommending
And the
Godot.
second thing
Yeah.
is that I'm starting to reinstall everything music. Remember, ever since my computer decided to die a year ago, I never really reinstalled all the software. So I still have to yet to install everything music related.
Okay.
So I feel like if I'm not the main programmer, I'm gonna be the one who, my work, everything else I usually do. So managing the scope, being the producer, which I think is very important in a game jam.
Hmm.
Uh, Making
Oh
music,
God.
making sound effects, making everything in that regard.
Blender, don't crash on me now,
Please.
please.
I mean, just
Please. This
all the
perfectly
things.
good figure. Don't crash on me now. Right, if it
And
does, I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna screenshot the silhouette of this. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot the silhouette of this and then save this as a screenshot. All right,
good
so
question,
just
by the way.
if it
Thank you.
crashes, then we have a way to get it back. It auto saves like every few minutes,
If you
and
got
the
the autosave
file
on.
not saved.
Oh.
Yeah. Although
So
I don't think I've turned that on my Blender. Mostly because like I never really. It's very rare for me to actually get a Blender crash like this. Oh, yeah, it's saved. It's saved. Okay, I'm gonna save it right.
it's gonna crash while you save.
Wait a minute. Jeez.
So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a 3 days game jam. Thing is, the organizers told us, "Hey guys, you can actually have a free visit of the castle of this town." And also, the last day is when people get aboard. They're like, okay, it's gonna be a day and a half at this point. So, and also, there's no rules about doing stuff up front. So it's gonna be chaotic. I
Hmm.
don't think they thought about it through enough. But yeah, that's the idea. Also, I kind of want to do the thing on mobile more than PC. But you know what? No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna be the main
Yeah.
programmer. If I'm not the main programmer, I don't have to worry about what platform it's gonna be.
Mhm. Either way, like if it's gonna be Godot that you're working on, it's not that hard to do on any platform. You do remember that Godot's editor also works in mobile, right?
I forgot. But yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Insert Apple ad of saving a copy of itself onto the cloud every. Oh my gosh.
um, but yeah, gonna have fun. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry on the tradition of having a pink protagonist in every game jam I take part to, but I might try anyway. I might try to make a pink character again. All of my protagonists are pink. And
Okay.
furries, actually, they're almost solid so far. Yeah. Actually, no. Lampshade was not almost solid, but it was pink.
Was the protagonist pink on Lampshade? No, right?
I think so, yes.
I remember a funny pull request that meant something like render Blender in Godot editor. What?
Huh?
That's
Random
funny.
rendering photo editor. Oh, wow. Yeah, Lamp Chasers, the protagonist is pink as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah.
It's a mod, a pink mod.
Oh gosh, how
Really good
long I did
design,
this.
though. I still think it was a great design.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to. I do want to revive lamp shaders one day.
You know,
I don't have the.
reviving that in a Godot game could be neat.
Mm-hmm.
Because the game was kind of small. It kind of
It is.
it will need something different in its hook, to be honest. But it could work like as a 1 month game.
Hmm. Gosh, I miss the team there.
I mean, that's as I always say, that's basically how I met you. So
Yeah, that's how we
it's
met
not
each
a matter
other.
of hate. And I still talk to Connor from time to time.
Oh yeah, I still have contacts of Connor too.
Yeah, I mean he's active in the fetch server. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really just as an online person, I really don't change people online over time. It's like it's always been me, Raul, doing the same stuff over and over, and there's never been like a weird change of stuff. That's what I mean. So
Hmm.
there's like it's a very consistent presence online, and most of my friends are also, you know, always the same username kind of people.
I only had to change my username once or twice, but that's like me being super young.
Yeah, I had to change it once when I was like 12.
Yeah, but that was like when we were super young, though. It's like,
But also, you can kind of tell that my username is old because it's really just my name. There's
yeah.
nothing about it. There's like no fan of anything. Rafi instead took a little bit more effort.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my unofficial. It's like my backup username. I once found Ravubi. I once found it taken somewhere. So in that specific website, I'm Rafi Zone instead.
Rafi Zone. I still love that. Look at
Yeah,
that world.
I more than a name, I love the full name, like the website link.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still planning to change my name as an artist into that, like the name as a music artist.
I don't know if I'm going to keep uh Wish Dream as my artist name for music. Um, I mean, it makes it easier for me to find, but also like I do more than that. I want to have an
Yeah,
alias for it.
yeah. That's kind of the same thing for me. Like I could just use Ravubi. That's how I say it. I could just use the Ravubi for music, but that's kind of it's not exactly the same thing. I'm not usually doing artistic stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and music is one case where I'm not doing something efficient. If that makes sense. So I think it's good that I'm using a different name. I'd rather use my real name otherwise. I just call myself Raul, but that's too common.
Mm.
Nice, you're fixing stuff that would nobody will notice, but it will slightly annoy us.
It's also like makes it super easy to position the model later.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it's the middle one that needs to go higher. It's rather that needs to go lower.
Yep.
You know what? You might as well just do y equals 0. Yeah, exactly what you just did. Wow, keep it sad. Yeah, yeah. I was also mention. Yeah, keep it like. Suddenly I switch. It takes a little bit of effort, but like suddenly I switch to my normal voice in order to say my name. Because sometimes I get my own name wrong because I forget to just switch back to Italian. So sometimes I say Raul, but that's not my name. I was about to say Raul, which is another language still. But yeah, it's Raul, much more plain and boring. I think I sound more annoyed in Italian.
Some are annoying in Italian.
Yeah, I sound more annoyed.
Oh, annoyed in Italian.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I got a slightly higher pitch in English, but I'm also not as funny. So it's a tragedy, really. I wish I was funnier in English, but unfortunately, that's not the case. It doesn't really convey my deadpan humor well.
Makes sense.
So this morning, what I was doing was something exceedingly boring. Writing down business cards on
Oh,
a digital database.
I need to like make my own business card
Yeah,
eventually.
a lot of people think they are like a thing of the past, but I like physical things. I like collecting cards in general. So give me your card, yeah. Give me your piece of collectible.
Oh, I need to
That
make one before I can't say
oh,
it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Maybe we can say something next stream. Maybe.
Maybe. We shall see.
That reminds me, I need to update some stuff as well myself. Oh, maybe I'll have to make a new set of cards because I only made like 100. Um, let's put it this way: I keep only printing 100 because my business cards keep on changing a little bit. It's kind of
I
like
can go
I'm troubleshooting. Hello, can you hear me?
Kibirar. The Wish Dream collectible business card. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
So I need to
Yeah.
make a slightly more expensive business card so it feels more premium. And I'm trying to think about, starting to think about like maybe cutting off two, not the edges, two vertices to kind of match my style of like having everything a little slanted. But I need to see. I need to see because it's gonna be expensive if I do it in low quantity.
Hmm.
By card. Like it's gonna be like 50 cents or €1 per card if I do in low quantity. Uh, but if I do in high quantity, I need to make sure this stuff is gonna last for a couple of years. That's the problem.
Yep. Andrew Bateman. Have you seen
Yeah.
the the pure
Yeah.
white?
Let me actually check. I got a collection right here. Unfortunately, I don't have my oldest, my very oldest. I might ask Matteo if he still has it. But I can see the one from 2019, the one from 2020, the one from 2022, three, I forgot. Yeah, there's like, all of them have like the fetch cover art in the front. But the back changes every single time. And every business card is smaller than the previous one.
Smaller?
Yeah, because like I like putting it in my, wallet. And if it's big, I cannot hold that many of them.
Ah, that makes
Also,
sense.
I got a long name, so I keep making it more narrow vertically, but long horizontally because my name is long.
That makes sense.
So last time I got people say like, "Oh, this is smallest I've seen." Like, yeah, it's small, but it's extremely packed with information.
Okay.
I wonder if you'll be able to join us at Gamescom next year. I see it as unlikely, but not impossible.
Yeah, not impossible. It's just a matter of visa.
You mean, you know.
I really hate Visa. Not the card company, but
Yeah, I
the
was
people.
about to do the joke, but like, nah, that won't be too often.
Yeah, but also like, with what Visa is doing to artists right now, though.
Yeah, not good.
Here we go. Have now
Yo,
made. Oh wait, no, the wings, the E. You need to make the E.
that's drawn.
That's gonna be drawn. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
E.
better. Yeah, because the geometry for that will be kind of a mess.
That's not gonna be that bad.
And
But
also, it's
okay.
like you can basically do like a 128 pixel texture that only hold the wing and still look super sharp.
Oh, true, 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 true.
That's the cool part. One wing drawn into a blue background. Okay, it's probably best if it's like 512 for safety. So like a higher resolution for safety.
Mhm. I have a quick question.
Huh?
Uh, have you seen like the what do you call this? The Eve music video?
Uh, who are you asking this to?
You, you. Have you
Uh,
seen it?
I I I sent it in the server.
You sent it? I did.
I'm the one who sent it.
Oh, okay, because like I saw it independently, of course.
Okay, never mind. Like I randomly got it suggested like, oh, there's Markiplier here.
In
That's
TikTok, it
incredible.
says like I accidentally left the Markiplier reference frame.
I feel like
The
it's
punch.
not an accident at all. It's like it's not even a frame. It's like 10 frames. You know,
Mm.
like I find it incredibly funny, especially since the whole animation is incredibly good. Like God,
Hmm.
and that's also the second song I heard of Eve. Like that's literally, then also the first music video I ever see, or the second. So like, you know what? Oh, cool. Let's watch it.
And how did it go?
It wasn't good. It was very good.
Good.
I think I got distracted by the animation and I forgot if the music was good. But I think it was. Yeah, it was. Yep, I'll watch it again. That's for sure.
Miscalculated this. Uh, for some reason, like this is like giving me American Eagle vibes. Like you could hear like the American Eagle. Okay, I don't know. This is a little fun fact for you guys. The American Eagle sound isn't the American Eagle.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because the American Eagle actually sounds pathetic.
Yep.
Most of birds sound kind of pathetic, to be honest. But because they're birds, they don't have like a huge chest to do some deep and strong sound usually.
Hmm. It's the falcon, right? That's the falcon that
Yeah, I
makes
think
the
it's some.
sound.
Also, that just reminded me that I recently found out about an incredibly beautiful, incredibly funny bird. It looks like a winter chicken.
Oh,
I don't know the name. I'm gonna send the. Is it this? Is it this way? Yes, perfect. I'm gonna send it in voice chat and hope it works.
okay.
Yes, it does.
Good.
That's the noise they make.
Let me see. You're not gonna hear it, but I'm gonna hear it. Okay.
And there's just like
Oh, that's funny.
there's just no chicken, I think. And they look pissed. They always look like they're pissed. And they're like fierce anyway, so they attack you. So good character design, honestly.
Good character design.
Like
Just
the
to let
second you.
everyone know,
Mhm.
uh, the sound of those chickens going
Something like
yeah.
that.
Hollow foil patterns on their cards. I didn't know that. POV when you step on Lego.
The what?
POV when you step on a Lego.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, they have a name. Let me find the English names for the bird fans in the chat. I'm not even gonna pronounce that. I'm just gonna write the name.
I'll pronounce it for you. I'm pretty good at pronouncing stuff.
I'm sorry, I wrote it in the chat. I wrote it in the.
Oh, Sodne. Rock with Ptarmigan. Okay.
Yeah,
A rock with Ptarmigan.
it's
Armageddon.
the rock ptarmigan is a medium-sized game bird. Game bird? Oh,
Gamer?
it's the birds that are like similar to chicken, literally. Okay. In the grouse family. That's a grouse.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Hmm. Uh, Turkeys are grouses.
Oh, okay.
Hazel. No, I can't really. I don't really know much about them. They got feather legs. They're mostly okay. Very north of everywhere. Hmm.
Very north of everywhere.
Guys, like they apparently, according to Wikipedia, they are in Norway, in the very top of Sweden and Finland, in Siberia, in Alaska, in the northern part of Canada. And
Oh,
like, yeah, they are in the north, and they are in Mongolia because there's mountains there, I guess,
oh,
and the northern part of the islands of Japan.
okay.
Oh, and the Alps. They're in Italy in the Alps because that's the tallest mountains. So yeah, I
That
guess they
checks.
live in the north of. They live in the entirety of Iceland. So yeah, they enjoy cold, I think.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that explains why they got feathered legs. I would only ever think of getting feathered legs if it was like minus 20 degrees. Rolling feather legs on the evolution uh,
Fetch with
bingo.
feathered legs.
Armahen, Fire Sunset. I cannot find what you said. Wait, you tell me a skill called Ajahn Motor with roars or mix of like Hollywood lied to me. Yeah, no, dinosaur. Probably everybody knows dinosaurs were very funny and colorful and with feathers. We just don't know which color.
Hey, Raul, you want to see
Mhm.
something funny?
Yes.
Do you see it?
Oh.
Oh.
It reminds me of, baby birds eating,
Hmm.
like gulping everything vomited from their mother.
Almost done, folks, by the way. Let you guys know. And here I thought we're just going to be streaming just an hour.
Yeah, me too. I
How
see a
long have we
T-Rex.
been going? Almost 2 hours.
I see a T-Rex expecting a roar, but instead you hear it like a caw, like a cuckoo. It's kind of neat how they know not thunderbirds in Japan. Thunderbirds? Hmm.
Okay,
Lol, lol,
Raul,
lol. Eat me.
I
Yeah,
have a question.
tell me.
If we had a favorite bird in a team,
Mm.
what would be that bird?
I think Tramis is gonna, you know, find the ways to lace the competition.
She
So
is the bird one.
yeah, she's gonna get the a crow elected by default. But I gotta say, there's a lot of really cool birds. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm biased to owls. I'm actually quite biased to owls. Fun fact. I like owls.
I can say my favorite local bird is the parakeet because it looks
Ooh,
funny. It became local for some reason. Like, yeah, we got a lot of parakeets in my city, and they look like they're up to no good, to be honest.
that sounds about right with parakeets.
Yeah, I always see them like holding uh, some fruit like an ice cream and just eating it slowly.
Okay.
So they are fun. They are fun. Of course, the most iconic bird of my place instead is like, seagulls.
I think that's like an iconic bird everywhere.
But I've been told by Americans and North Europeans that seagulls in Italy are scary to them because they're like double or triple the size.
Oh,
So it's like they're no longer cute. They're like, no, they're a menace. If they were mad at you, that will be a bit. You will go to the ER.
oh.
I never seen a bird actually try to hit a person, but yeah, they're a different set. Let's put it that way.
Hmm.
Yours is owl, you said.
Hmm. Owl, yeah. Although there's also the Philippine eagle, but like that's like a bias,
The
a country bias right there.
Philippine eagle. Let me look at. Oh, that looks really cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah,
Let me check. What's the national bird for me?
national bird. Yeah,
National. Let me check. What's the
wood
national
owl.
bird in
Yeah,
my? Oh, it.
bluebirds, like a blue jay.
No, it's actually a very modest bird. It's like the smallest bird you find,
Mhm.
but apparently it's only almost only here.
Oh,
It's similar to
oh,
another bird though. I sent it in voice chat.
oh, that's cute. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, they're like cute.
I feel like the wrath of Dramis is gonna come out like once they see it.
Oh yeah, like we're talking about birds.
Why are you talking about birds without me?
But no, for real, like because of her, I become somewhat knowledgeable about the topic. Somewhat.
That
Also,
makes sense.
they're really good practice for photography because they're super hard to picture. They're small. You cannot get close to them, and they have an erratic movement. So you can't easily track them. You can't easily focus on them, and you can't easily picture them because if you're too close, they're far away.
Hmm.
So they make for an incredibly good practice. I think the
Right.
only harder thing to picture is insects. It's actually flying insects, like a
Oh,
dragonfly.
yeah. That's a given. Yeah.
Actually, never mind. Is it called dragon? Yeah, dragonflies actually they tend to fly in a stationary manner, so they might be relatively easy. But yeah, no, yeah, you get the idea.
Well, that's the ones I'm going to make for now.
This is more than enough
Hmm.
because we'll have to figure out the best way to place them. Uh, the rhythmic places are partial. They're not procedural, but they're also not fully handmade.
Hmm.
We might have to revamp some stuff there as well. Had a dragonfly try to fly through me once. He could tell my blue uniform was something solid. Oh shit! That sounds a little scary, but interesting.
Thanks for checking.
I keep seeing discounts for stuff. I really do not want to buy anything right now. I can't wait for Black Friday stuff to end. It's not Friday.
Gonna end tomorrow, alright?
Yeah, it's still tomorrow, and that's will be kinda it. But some places do sales for the rest of next week because, of course, they do. And like, yeah, if I wanted to buy stuff, that would be great. But really, I bought stuff 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was like a jumper, really nice one, but the sale
Mm.
was the same anyway.
Yeah,
So
there's a couple of clothes I wanted to buy too, but I'm holding myself back so I could actually upgrade my PC. Um, say
yeah,
there's basically like like there's like loose pants that my Sona wears that I don't actually own in real life yet,
mhm.
and it's like, hey, this is a thing that you could buy, says TikTok. And it's like, ah, ah, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, understandable.
Mm, okay, I think we're good for today's stream. We have a bunch of birds, a bunch of small brains, a bunch of little goobers. We have made the bunch, and we'll take a photo of this and post it in itart. Right, here we
Thanks
go.
for giving the burps. Fire so sad.
Yes. Yeah, 5 hours stream. No, no, no.
Good
You're
5 hour
happy.
stream.
Good 5 hours stream. Mm, all right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. You guys been lovely.
Overwatch indeed.
I'm surprised that we've somehow managed a 2 hour stream, actually. Hi, Zevis. It's
Yeah.
also just Fox now. Not Cat Fox.
Dramis already
Fox.
replied she loves the burps. Yeah. She doesn't work
I'm
on
not.
Sundays, but I see she does an exception for this.
Of course. Uh,
She's ready more. Hehe. That's lovely to hear, Leroon.
happy birthday again to Laroon.
Hehe.
And you guys for watching. Guys have been fantastic. I'm gonna probably right into something. Well, someone I haven't rated in a long time. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have been wonderful. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. Remember to play fetch, go noom. Be sure to check out the game, the early version of the game, if you want to try and play it.
Send the link.
You beat me to it.
Hehehe.
And also participate on the Discord as well. We'll be over there chatting every now and then. There we go. So yeah. All right, folks. I'll see you guys
Next month.
next month. Yep, next month.
Bye.
The link has been fetched. Indeed. Laters. I gotta find someone to stream to raid first.
Okay.
I almost forgot.
I thought.
Oh, they just switched out of Atlas. Dang.
Also, that art, that design is familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's familiar because it's probably similar to Kanash Corp.
Mm.
Uh, it's okay. The
Nah,
one.
nobody's playing right now.
Okay, I suppose we'll raid into. Let's see. You know what? Sure. It's their 4-year stream anniversary, and we'll do that. All right. Next month's an eternity. Yeah.
Uh-huh. We can close the stream. Wish me rain.
All right. Um, raid message is what Laroon said.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. All right. I'll see you guys next month. Take care. Bye.
Bye.